Then after that you can use your merge cube in two ways. The first one, you can use their many apps on their store, on their websites. Can you see the website? Manyverse. If you click on cube, you will find many apps that's on the store, whether it's Android or iOS. You can try it. Some of them are free, like 3D Museum or Hologroup or Object Viewer. If you have a code to some objects, you can show it and you have shared the codes on it. Or you can use Dig. It's like Minecraft. Or Mr. Body, to show the parts of your body and organs. If you want to make your own cube, that will be easier to use it in a different subjects. Like what you are having here, CoSpaces website. Okay, we use it to create a 360 environment, or for creating designs for your merge cubes. Of course, you have to pay to use these features, or you can have their promo code. They are having a code here. You can use it. It's called Coast EAM or Coast Team. So please use this code to have the add-on feature. Can you see the code? So in order to use it, you have to have this code. Then after that, if you will have an option of creating designs for merge cube space. So after you put the code here in manage license plan, you'll type your promo trial here, promo trial code. When you go to my spaces and click on create space, you will have this feature, merge cube space. So you can build a hologram for your cubes. Then when I click on create a space now and merge cube space, you will have the cube in front of you, all sides of the cube. If you click on the cube, it will give you many options. You can unlock the cube so you can't move it, or lock it as you like, or you can show side labels so you know the front, top, left and right and back of the cube. Or if you don't want to show these side labels, just click back on it. Or instead of building objects on the cube itself, you can build it inside the cube. How do you do it? You click on view outside. If you click on view outside, in this case you can build object inside the cube itself instead of building it on the cube. So when I click back on it, so now it shows you the cube itself. How can I start building my objects? You have three ways here. You have your library, and these are free objects that you can use it. You have characters or animals or housing or nature, transport, different items like props, decorations, food, accessories, or samples. And you have buildings, so you have here a square, circle, and text, our text panels where you can type on them. You have walls, glass wall, and lots of different shapes. You can use your search here, search for the objects that you want, or choose any different category here. Then the second option is to upload your object. If we have an image or a 3D models or a video or a sound, you can upload it or record your sound here. Or you can upload your environment. So if you want to make a design, the first thing you have to think about it. You want to create the design on the cube itself or inside the cube. So you have decided first. Then, if I want to create a design on the top of the cube, what should I do? First, if I want to change the color of the cube, I right click and click on material. So you have two options. You have to choose between the textures itself or choose between the colors. And you can also customize your own color here as you like. Okay, I'm going to choose any textures here. If I want to cover part of it to make a garden, I can choose library. From buildings, I'm going to choose space or square or a circle. I'm going to choose a square. After you choose it, if you want to make this square on the top of your merge cube, what will you do? You'll right click on your square and choose attach. So now if you put it here, it's going to be attached on the top or attach it on the front. Let's make it attach it on the top. Now it's attached to it, and you can use this button to scale it, to make it bigger. Now it's bigger. If it's not clear, you may change the material or the color of your cube to make it clear more. So now you have this square at the top of it. I'm having here my square on the top. You can change it and make it on the other sides by click detach. Now it's not attached to the top and you can move it as you like. Of course, you can control it by using your mouse. Okay, if I want this square to be on the ground here, you use this button. If you click on it, you can move it up and down as you like. You can also use this one for rotation mode, so you can rotate your object. And use it in a different way. I can put it here, for example, and scale it to make it bigger. Now I have covered part of my cube. Now I can add any characters. I have little girl, I can add it here, and I can add another boy. Now, how can I make them move or speak? First, you can click on it, right click. You'll have here the name of the girl. You can change it as you like. I may call her Sarah. Okay. You can attach it to any place as you like. And you can make it speak by clicking on speech. She can say hi or think. Let's make it say hi. So you will have here a speech bubble attached to it, and this boy, we can make him bigger and rotate him, make her too bigger, and rotate her to look at him. So now they are going to start their conversation. So I called her, when I right click on it, called her Sarah. If you want to use the codes, you have to use code here and click on using code blocks. And if you want to show her name, you have to click here. If I click on show her name, you will find her name, it's next to her, Sarah, and speech bubble next to her. So that's the first thing she's going to say. But in my plan, I don't want her to start saying hi from the beginning. Maybe I need her to shake hands with him or come forward. So let's go right back to the codes. If you click on code here, you will find two ways to start the codes: code blocks or JavaScript. I think the easiest way is to use code blocks. Click on it, and the first event here, when play clicked. So when I click here on play after I finish, what will happen? So I'll choose actions and set animation of Sarah to. So the first animation of Sarah, what will it be? Click here, you will find lots of animations. So maybe she will start to be talking neutral here, and then the second action here, Sarah will say hi. But be careful, we're having here two blocks. Sarah say hi, if I choose this one, she will say hi in the whole design. So I'm not going to change it, it will always say hi. But if I choose say hi for 2 seconds, after that her speech bubble will disappear after 2 seconds. So you either choose if you want to say hi forever or only say it for 2 seconds. Let's try it. Try the first one to say hi and click on play. So she's moving, she's talking to the other boy, and speech bubble here, Sarah, doesn't disappear. And here you can rotate your merge cube. Okay, if I go back and change this order, choose from action, Sarah say hi for 2 seconds. So now it will disappear after 2 seconds. As you can see, it has disappeared after 2 seconds. Okay, so that's the first thing. Can I make her move? Yeah, I can make her move. From transform, you can choose her to move forward 1 meter in 1 second. So let's choose it. So I choose from transform move Sarah 1 meter in 1 second. You can change how many meters or change the timing from here. So let's play it. So she said hi and she came forward after that. Let's go back. What else can I do with my character? I can play a sound to it. And let's choose to play a sound. Click here in the search, sound. You'll find the play sound. So if you have any audio here, you have first to upload it. You have to upload the sound, upload, and choose either to record or upload your sound. If I choose to record here, hi. So I'll call my file hi. Save it. And when it's finished from here, I will find it. Okay, another option I have it here. Wait until finish, well, until the audio finished, or you don't wait. So you choose between waiting until the sound has finished or you don't wait. The other options that I can do it with it, I can make her think about something. She can think forever without timing, or she can think for number of seconds. I think to make her think for a timing, it will be perfect to make a conversation. Okay, so now she's going. If you drag and drop any code, it will be deleted. Or you can right click on any code to duplicate it. So I'll have here the same code repeated. Or you can copy and paste your codes. So now my character will think for 2 seconds. Saying hi for 2 seconds, moving forward and thinking of something. After that, I can change her opacity. I can make it her disappear. So it maybe looks like a ghost. If I make it instead of 100%, 30%, for example, so she's going to disappear. She will be like a ghost here. Can I make her disappear completely? Yes. Okay. So I can make any character disappear completely or any object. So I make it 0. Let's see what will happen. She said hi, she moved forward thinking of something, and then she disappeared. What about the other boy? If I click here on any code, you are not going to find his name. Why? Because at the beginning you have to right click him. If you want to keep his name, it's okay. If you want to name him, I can name him Adam. For example, you have to click on code at the beginning to use encode blocks and show name if you like to show his name, or we may not show his name. So I right click him, I don't have to show his name, it's okay. As you like. Now when I click on code, I choose any action. I found his name now, so I'm going to choose between Adam or Sarah. So he may say good morning. Good morning to her for 2 seconds. She's saying hi, moving forward, thinking of something, then she disappeared. Good morning. Let's go back. I don't want her to disappear again. So I'm going to remove this code. Let's move to another thing. If I want them to sit on a chair, so I'm going to choose housing, choose a chair, or use the search here and write a chair. So you are going to have different types of chairs here according to the scene. So I choose this armchair, comfortable one here. So I need to make it large. So can I make this boy sitting? Yes. So right click on him, choose animation and butchers. I can choose his sitting chair. Oh, he's sitting now, and then I'm going to make him attached to the top of the chair. So he's sitting on the chair now, and I make him, after saying good morning, maybe change his animations to look at Sarah. So if I type here look, and make Adam look at Sarah. Let's play it. So now she's saying hi, thinking of something, and he told her good morning. Now he's looking at her. So let's make him stand up first before looking at her. Set another animation for him. Animate him. Maybe he is in love with her. Let's do it. Play. So now he's standing up, and his expression, he is in love now. Now another thing I can do it, maybe they will have something here to stand on. So in the library I may use from buildings. I have another square here as a carpet for them. I'm going to enlarge it, move it. If you are afraid that maybe you move it accidentally, you may right click and lock it. If you lock it, you can't move it again. We can change its color from material, make it brown for example. Okay, so you are standing on something like a carpet. You may add from the library, from housing, a coffee table for them, enlarge it. Okay. If I want to make a pause between two actions, so I want him after saying good morning to wait for a second or 2 seconds before the other action. So I'm going to type here wait. You will find it here. So after he say good morning, he's going to wait for 1 second, then he's going to show his love for her. Then at the end he's going to look at her. Let's play it. So now she's moving to him, saying hello. He said good morning. Then he stand up, wait for a second to stand up and look at her. Let's go back. What about rotating my character? From transform, I want to choose clockwise. So now I can move it in any direction. Let's check it now. He's giving his back to her. So you can change here the directions as you like according to the situation or your design. Let's play it again. Yes, let's change it. So now all of this is happening outside the cube itself. If I want to make a design inside the cube, just right click on it and click on view inside. So this design will be inside the cube itself. So this cube might be a room or a house for me. So I can choose from the library. I can choose a bed. I'm going to rotate it. So it's going to be a bedroom. Enlarge it as you like. And add any item you want. Maybe you'll have a dog. And another character here sleeping on this bed. Okay, let's rotate it. Rotate my own character. So now if you play from this side, if you play your space or design, what will you see? The design is inside the cube itself. When you move it, part of the cube will disappear. And from this side, you are having another design outside the cube. So you are making now two designs. I have a character here. let's go back. So let's make it bigger. And maybe she is tired and want to sleep. So how can make it be lying on the bed? Right click on it and choose from animation, lying. Then she's lying on the ground now. So if I click on it again and attach it, it will be on the top of my bed. Let's make the bigger for her. Okay, and she's having a dog right to her to bed, and maybe she is dreaming of something. So I'm going to choose speech thing. She's having sweet dreams. She's sleeping now. So to make it decoded, so I'm going to use encode blocks. When I make a code for her, set any actions. Maybe she will wake up. Set animation of her. No, not to this one. Casual woman, and make her animation standing. She's sleeping. Make her sleeping first, then duplicate it and choose maybe she is thinking of something or she is talking while sleeping. Let's play it. So now she's having sweet dreams, and on the other side the codes is working, and she stand up in the middle of her dream talking. What will happen after I finish my whole design? That's how you can use different codes, different objects. If you can upload it, let's show you how can you upload anything. You can upload an image from your computer or from the internet. So let's choose anything, like if you want to have a different background like dream, search for it. So you got it from the internet. Maybe we'll choose this one. That's an image, and enlarge it, and we can make it at the back of her bed. This one. So she's having a dream catcher at the back of her bed. You can upload also 3D models or web search it. Like if you want to have a flower for her nightstand, search for it. Or having here different 3D objects. I'll choose this one, for example. You can drag and drop it, rotate it. Okay, make it smaller and put it next to her bed. That's how we upload a video, audio, or an image from online. Use web search, or if you have it on your device, use upload. Okay, after I finish, I want to show this on my cube. How I'm going to show it? First, you have to go to your store and download CoSpaces edu. So you have to go to your store and download apps called CoSpaces edu. After you download it and log in, okay, what would you do? You will click on My Spaces and you will find your design over there. Now I can click on my design. If you want to, it's saved, it's auto saving. If you want to share it with someone, click on share. It's private now. If I click on share, you will have two options: share it with anybody with a link or QR. So I have to type here anything about my space, descriptions, if I'm going to allow others to remix it and use it in a different way or not. Then I click on share. So now I have a share link for it. You have a share link or a QR, as you like it. And if I click on play, it will show you how it will work. So why this design started from this side? Because this is the side I left my design on it. If you want your design start with this part, you have to edit it first. So I go and edit my space and I'll make it this way. So if you click on play, it will start from this part. If I left it this way, it's going to start from this part. So let's leave it now on this part and click on play. What will happen? It started from here. So if you are holding your cube now, you will find it here. Of course, this part will be invisible and the other one will be invisible. You'll have it here. How can I upload a sound and make my characters be heard? Simply go to home. Okay, my spaces like this project. Takes a long time because it has lots of animations, lots of sounds. Okay, if you want to know more about CoPlaces, I'm going to add an attachment for you. Okay, there is attachment here. That's reference for CoBlocks. I think this one will help you. to know more about the blocks. So now this is my design. I left it this way so I'm going to start from this place. If I click on codes here, so I used a text-to-speech website to transform or convert my text to a sound. Once I do that, I upload it to my device. So I have it here. All the sounds are uploaded here. Okay. Then I use the code play sound and wait until finish. I make it false. So you put the code of the voice first. Then after that you put here the typed text. So teachers say, why didn't you do your homework? Okay. And it must be the same timing of your record. So if my record is 3 seconds, I make here choose for 3 seconds. If my record is 4 seconds, so I will change it to 4 seconds. Okay. So when I play it, I give a timing to wait for 2 seconds between each scene. So and when I play it, it doesn't say all the words and give you time to move your cube. So to have time to move your cube, you have to put this code, wait for 2 seconds. So now when I play it, so I can see I have timing to move my cube. So in this time I use it to demonstrate or explain future times. So each character has here a situation why I use future timing. I add only some 3 objects, some images as a back, some symbol codes. Okay, let's go back. To my spaces. There is a different website that I can use it for make my space. It's called Tinkercad, but it doesn't have lots of animation in it. So you can use this website too. It has a tutorial at the beginning. Once you sign in or join it, it will give you a tutorial at the beginning. Also, there is another reference I want to share it with you. The template of the merge cube. And an introduction to CoSpaces and the code. Okay, if you want to ask me anything, you can ask me now. To add merge cube in the scene. Okay, Miss Mai, I got it. So I said at the beginning, if you want to have this option of the merge cube, first you have to get your promo code. Can you see it, this promo code? Okay. You have an account on CoSpaces and click here for manage license plan to add your promo code trial. You will have a trial for a month. After you have this trial, when you go to My Spaces and click on create a space, you will have this option, merge cube space. Okay, is there any other question? Okay, that's the code. Thank you all for paying attention to me. And that's all. I hope you have lots of ideas now how to use merge cube. And please share it with me when you finish it. Thank you.